Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, and welcome to Tales of Iron 2. Very excited to play this game. I did play the first one, and I did get the Platinum Trophy for the first one. Really enjoyed it. Um, so this is a 2D Metroidvania Souls-like where you play as a rat, assuming that this is like the first one. So yeah, let's get into it. I've intentionally avoided stuff about this game to avoid spoilers, but from what I can tell, the game has a very interesting art style, same as the first one, that is somewhat reminiscent of like old medieval like manuscripts and stuff, which definitely assists in the world building and whatnot. Tales of Iron mode will just do normal for now. I did have a Bloody Whisker playthrough on the first one going, and it's really freaking hard. So yeah, we'll just go on normal.
In the north, they thought they knew all there was to know of war.
Sounds like
Until
Geralt.
the War of the Rift. While the Southern King hid, warm in his keep, the Darkwings cut their bloody trail from frozen north to Winter's Edge. Alone, the Warden and his small garrison turned their whiskers to the icy wind. At the end of hope, in a last barrage, they wiped Batkind from the land and memory. With no sign of the Darkwing's return, in time, few believed them little more than a fairy's tale. But at Mount Cauldron, time had been all they needed. An old enemy claws free of their icy tomb and hungers for vengeance. But not all is lost. King Rattus brings north a cause for hope. A bastard prince, placed in the paws of the Warden of the Wastes to raise as his own. A secret of blood never to be told. Now, fate calls for a hero in a murderous screech, and one young rat will answer.
Hell yeah. I'm up! I'm awake. Yo, I got a beard. And dreads. Dude, I'm a freaking Viking. I can't move with the
The
D-pad.
stomp of his father's boots on the stair was how every morning began for Arlo. The booming shout to ready himself was louder still. But such was Lord Eivor's zeal at a new day. Dawn was breaking over Winter's Edge, and Arlo was yet to miss one.
Oh, damn. Got a bunch of stuff. I did get the deluxe edition, because it was on sale. Which gives me some wacky hairdos. Definitely with some better defense. The Connolly. The Lennon. I kind of fuck with the Lennon. Texas roll. These have elemental stats. Alright. I was thinking, like, I was thinking of not using, like, the deluxe stuff, because, yeah, no, its resistance is 10, but they don't have any elemental resistances, so they actually don't seem too OP. So, I'm fine with it. My cuirass. Rough bone armor. Duldraugr Cuirass. Dull iron armor. Shell suit. Brittle eggshell used as armor. It offers no protection. Delightful. We'll do this for the poison resistance. Rough bone pauldron. Looks like I'll be in lightweight no matter what. Classic egg. Fucker shield, Duldraugr shield, bone shield. Sure. Actually, you know what? Let's do the bone. Why not? We got a Dane axe, bone splitter, dull iron axe, dull iron sword. What? No egg weapon? Surprised it's not giving me an egg beater. Weightless weapon. His damage is lowest, but it's weightless. So that is interesting. Let's do the Draugr axe. It looks sick. Weapon used by a smith and unlocks the eggshell line of weapons and armors. It's probably related to the deluxe edition stuff. I don't have anything else. Looks of it. So King Rattus, I think, is before the first game. So this, I don't know, this might take place at the same time as the first game? Or earlier.
The castle echoed with the horns of the returning hunters, bringing their night's bounty. Arlo's little heart quickened to hear it. The only thrill to be found inside the high walls was a hunter's tales of what lay beyond them.
I'm starting to think the narrator is just actually Geralt.
Arlo tells himself it's a good life here in Winter's Edge. The bustling of contented rat folk, the crisp mountain air, and without the endless scourge of frogs the southerners suffer. Why should he want for more?
Frogs are the antagonists in the first one.
Arlo has no memory of his mother, but Hilda's food was a true taste of maternal kindness. With the right ingredients, she would make meals nourishing to body and soul. Tiki's shop was perhaps Arlo's favorite, as the shopkeeper had wares from far and wide. But getting him to part with his curiosities was never easy.
It's a flea cow.
There was no time for tales of the hunt today. Lord Eivor was already dividing what was an excellent haul, happy to see his people provided for. Arlo longed only to join the hunt, to see the ratdom or even the lands beyond. His father called it a fool's wish. Arlo's destiny was unshakable, much like the keep that would become his by birthright.
Ah. Goods receipts. Proof for delivery for the goods given to the shop. Ah, give me ingredients for food. Ingredients received.
Chief Mason Leaf was the rat Arlo most admired. As younger brother to Lord Eivor, his carefree uncle never faced the burden of being Warden of the Wastes. With walls this strong, his duties were light, leaving him plenty of time for his nephew.
Blacksmith.
Krunk was a rat's rat, with no interests beyond his forge. If you have the parts, this Mastercraft's rat can make armor and weapons that would see off a Sky Scorcher bite, or so he claims. Arlo wondered how well they'd do against something that wasn't a myth.
Oh, I can upgrade all my armor. Can't upgrade any of my deluxe hairdos though. Okay. Well, I don't know what I want to upgrade, honestly, aside from the eggshell stuff, because that's funny. So I'm not going to upgrade anything yet, until I experiment a little bit. Where can I upgrade the bone shield? Sword, spear, axe, or I didn't upgrade it. I made it, didn't I? I made an extra one. Yup, I made it, idiot. Dang it. Can I sell? Alright. Figure it out later. This character looks a lot more badass than the first game. The first game was like an underdog story. Oosh! All good to go, Lord Eivor. Natural hunter cap. Put it away. Oh, we're going out hunting, I guess.
The hunters had brought unwelcome news. A family of the reviled creatures ratfolk called Backstabbers had moved into the wastes. Eivor told his son to fetch his weapons.
Alright. Sit. Just like Hollow Knight, save of benches. Up, no entry.
His father had no explanation for suddenly taking Arlo on a hunt. It even gave the hunters pause. Arlo had been taught to fight, and better than most. But rarely had he been tested. He was determined to prove himself. The rugged terrain of the outskirts could have taken all day to traverse. But Arlo's trusty grappling hook allowed him to swing between its many crevices.
Ah. Ah, what are you doing? Thought it looked like there was a secret down here. Okay, I can't break through that. Just remember that that's there, I guess. Took a little bit of damage because I took an extra fall there. Item drops. Okay, sick. We got actually like looting in this one. I don't think that was a thing in the first game. It's been a while since I played it.
Arlo liked the feel of a sharp axe cutting through the vines. The wilds were part of his home, and nothing in them would frighten him.
Does heal me too?
The famous frostberry bushes of the wastes were in full fruit already. Their juice made a healthy tonic, though Lord Eivor preferred them fermented.
Oh, right.
His father was a sturdy rat, built for strength, not speed. So Arlo found it curious that he challenge him to a race. The prospect of the hunt had filled Lord Eivor with a vigor that his son had not seen in years, or at least since breakfast.
Telling me to race. I'm just gonna take a seat real quick. What? It's over there. Oh, damn.
A warden fights the hardest battles, he told Arlo, and needs the sharpest blade. With that, Eivor gifted Arlo his own sharpening whetstone.
Your edge weapons, razor sharp. Ah, got a sharpness mechanic.
Whether these beasts were named for their
We're playing Monster
spines
Hunter now.
or for some past unforgivable deed, no Rad knew. Either way, Arlo was about to find himself at the pointy ends of this brood. Even young backstabber Red attacks were brutal, but a well-timed dodge would see Arlo escape unscathed.
Oosh! Ow!
This backstabber lived up to its name with its deadly white attack, but Arlo's shield could block the deadly spikes.
Nice.
This young one used vicious yellow attacks. Arlo had to time his parries perfectly.
Ow. Okay. Too late. Right. L2, R2, my bad. Be very intentional with the carries. Can't do it on accident. Fighting the big one now?
Had left her young to fight alone, but the same could not be said of Lord Eivor as he leapt to his son's side.
Oh. A little bit late on that, my bad. Woo! Good hit, good hit. Parry. Ow. Woo. Oop. That really fucking hurt. Holy shit. Finisher!
It was Lord Eivor's mighty blade that took her head, but the fight was won together.
I got a spear. Electric. Put it away for now. And I got some heals back. I actually really like the way the healing mechanic works in this game. Backstabber hide, backstabber hair, backstabber quill, backstabber tail. Haha. What else do we got? Old hunter axe. Crap damage. But it is very light, and it does electric. Doctor Shield. I haven't looked at the trophy list in this game yet, but if it's like the first one, there is a trophy for collecting all weapons. Save.
Arlo basked in his father's pride, almost as warm as at the fire inside Winter's Edge.
You got his head? You. Things that make your game better. Grappling hook.
Triumphant and keen to tell the tale of his son's victories, Lord Eivor set to a night of drinking with the elders.
Nope. My bad. Seems like a good time. Jeez, how strong is this stuff? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How much can I drink? Oh, it's not groggy anymore. I have drunk so much I've circled back around to sober. Just like that. That's how it works. Well,
Arlo was reluctant to return to his bed, wondering how long he must wait to hunt again. The booming footsteps that woke him this time were nothing like those of his father.
Fire? Ow! Winter's Edge key. Oosh! Damn. Darkwing Fang. Nah, I took his nose. Yo, that's bug juice on the table. Oh, my bug juice is full. Okay.
found his father. The Warden stood alone, holding back a whole Darkwing army, their cruel Count Kazak leading them.
No!
His father charged, but the Darkwing Count was as fast as he was strong. The Winter's crown tumbled to Arlo's feet, now without a head to rest on. There was no time to grieve his father, as from above the Count revealed his greatest weapon, a Sky Scorcher. Not a fairy's tale, but an undead beast whose very breath could level kingdoms. And its eye was trained.
This is definitely a battle that I'm supposed to lose. But oh my god!
Next was a
I was
fog
just
of
gonna
bloodlust, snapping jaws,
doesn't mean I'm not
and
gonna
the beating
try.
of leathery wings. But there could be
I'm alive. Don't
no victory.
don't burn me.
Groggy and warm to his father's shouts. Only he wasn't in bed. The warmth was from the fire that had engulfed Winter's Edge, and the shouts were his uncle's. The only other survivor of the Darkwing attack, Leaf was bruised and his hind paws barely steady. He'd seen villagers flee to the outskirts. Arlo knew it was up to him to make them safe.
Fire sword? I'm actually gonna put that. I'm interested in the fire sword. Is all my stuff gone? Yes. I got all my hairdos though. Burnt armor. Yeah, might as well wear the shells. Oh, they're all fire weapons. Well, except the bone splitter. Yeah, screw it. We used an axe for a while. Let's use a sword. Are you okay, Uncle? This game, honestly, starts out pretty similar to the first one, so par for the course. Oh boy.
He'd know these anywhere. Krunk's smithy hammer and Hilda's chef's knife. Arlo wondered why they would leave them here.
Oh, sweet. If I miss a parry, it's a shield dash. Gives me frost resistance. I don't think it outweighs the resistance value of my mustache, though. Charred spear. We'll stick with the sword for a while. Can I go in here now? Now that I have a fire weapon? Oh! Good, better pauldron. Slap that on. Nope. Maybe it's like those false walls in Hollow Knight where I have to approach from the other side. Damn, he doesn't give a hell. Jeez! He does not care at all that I'm hitting him in the face right now. Go down. Bad archer. Bat feral. Why let a guild soldier stay dead when they can be recalled by the bat necromancer as enslaved corpse? Yeah, it makes sense. Ice armor. Yeah, we'll slap that on. Convenient that they all have bug juice on them.
With the attack at Winter's Edge, no hunters had come to check their traps. Arlo thought he might find a use for them.
What kind of hunter uses a flame trap? Trying to get your steak well done while it's still alive? Got another whetstone. I'll hold on to it for now. Considering I only have one. Alright, we'll use it.
Arlo had found the reason his friends had fled. The taunting shrieks revealed that this was Baron Frostovik, son of the Darkwing who
Parry
took his
attack.
father, and therefore a perfect target for his revenge.
Ow. Damn. Fire trap. Nice. Yeah, here. Traded. Gotcha. You can parry any attack, I just remembered that. Except for arrows, I think. Am I taking chip damage? No. I missed. Gotcha. Okay, I think it doesn't matter if I'm facing the wrong direction. Gotcha, that's how that works. If I'm blocking, he'll turn. I'm not positive about that because that was a bit of a weird angle, but you know, we'll see. Oh yeah, what you gonna do now, big boy? Okay, gotcha. Shock trap. Ha 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 ha! Okay, dodged that time. Gotcha. Honestly, the combat in this game
His
is
foe
quite good.
was beaten,
It is very reminiscent
but
of like
seeing what
OG
had
Dark
been
Souls. It's
inflicted
very
on
methodical.
Hilda and Krunk, Arlo's need for vengeance was only growing.
I'm gonna take your stuff. Ice and fire resistance. Yeah, let's do it. Electric resistance. Weight is a lot. No, I'll pass on that. Large bone. Darkwing claw. No.
Arlo suddenly wished to be within the walls of Winter's Edge, to hear the boot and boom of his father at dawn, a sound he realized he'd never hear again. He needed to return to whatever was left and make his plan.
They really did just kill all of the characters I was introduced to. Blacksmith, the cook. Or not the blacksmith. But yeah, everybody else. Yeah. Okay. Uncle, are you still here? Yes. Everyone else is dead.
Spent from his journey, Arlo fell into his father's chair, the one thing still standing in the ashy ruin. It was his chair now,
Winter's Crown.
along with the title of Warden of the Wastes. Arlo's shoulders slumped at the weight of it, but only for a moment. The Dark Wings had nearly scorched the ratdom to ash before, and now it was for him to stop them. He was going to rebuild Winter's Edge, a beacon of hope from which to drive back the Shadow.
Hell yeah. I need to find a new chef, and I need to find a new smith. I thought Uncle was a smith.
Rebuilt walls would not keep Winter's Edge safe alone. They needed weapons and armor, but had no smith. Leif knew of a master crafter living in the Rift, if Arlo was of an open mind.
Of an open mind? Why? Dull iron sword back.
The smoke had attracted help in the unlikely form of a pirate.
A pirate?
Captain
Nice.
Blacktail had seen many towns razed in his years, usually by his own paw. A fact he chose not to mention as he offered his services. The ship King Rattus's Revenge would take the young warden wherever he had need to go.
King Rattus's Revenge? We can go to the Rift. Okay. Buddy ran off over here. Did he leave? Okay, he like full on left. Okay. Or maybe he went back inside. I don't know. Let us go to the Rift.
Arlo had heard the tales of battles that scarred the rift at his father's knee. He wondered how much of the stories could be true. The ancestral home to the pond scum, the rift had seen endless war between rats, bats, and frogs. Even the river refused to pass through it now. Its muddy bed was grave to beasts and boats alike.
It's pretty reminiscent of the Froglands from the first game. Look at all this random crap that I'm getting. And then gold. Heck yeah. Silver. Not the most athletic rat. More silver.
Arlo's foot slipped on something that was not another bone. Bottles were littering the muddy path now. Whoever left them could not be far.
What the hell? You can also parry this by timing blocks, I guess. Okay, this guy's resistant to fire, so I'm doing less damage to him. Okay, let's take off the crown for now. I need the help. Give me my mustache back. I don't have any kind of fire resistance. Well, aside from the shield. Okay, yeah, so we'll keep the shield. Switch out the weapon. 4 and 1. Go with the bone splitter. Oh! I did get a bow. I don't remember how to use them. Ah, damn. I got killed by a different frog? What was that?
The ancestral home to the pond scum, the rift had seen endless war between rats, bats,
They're weak
and
to
frogs.
electric and ice.
And the river refused to pass through it now. Its muddy bed was grave to beasts and boats alike.
True checkpoint, huh? It's not like I respawned, it actually put me back. Fill her up. Oh, right. Wash back. Zap antidote. Like stone. Okay. Looks like these came back too. I wonder if, did I lose the materials that I had before? No. Gold. Tin. Silver. Now that I changed my inventory and set all that stuff, I'm gonna save again. Okay. Now let's go kill this guy.
Arlo's foot slipped on something that was not another bone. Bottles were littering the muddy path now. Whoever left them could not be far.
Much better damage. No. I'm not letting you breathe fire on me. Get out of here. What do I do with you? Big, dumb, slow idiot. Whoa. I just hit him with an EI. Hit him with the sheath strike. Charge attack doesn't seem worth it. Not in that context, anyway. Active in day and night. This game is a day-night cycle, too? Bugs! I'm full on bug juice though. I'm good. Poison antidote. It's down here. Spiders. Ding, ding, ding. There's a brown one. What was that? Was that like copper? Another wall that I can't break. If I remember correctly, I think I need like a two-handed weapon. Which I don't seem to have. Wah! 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 Sick ass boat back there. See, I'm wondering if this talented blacksmith is a frog. He said he has to have an open
More
mind.
bottles lay outside the forge, which was otherwise as quiet as every other dead thing that haunted this place. The pile of bottles was large, even for one who drinks like a merman. And it seemed to be breathing.
Ow, that was red. Please don't kill me. Ow! Holy crap. Okay, sharpen the sword. Not a frog, he's a fish. Oh. Okay. I'm trapped! Die.
Arlo was amazed the merman could swing his hammer, let alone see who he was hitting. A couple of thumps on the head soon brought him to his senses.
Brother. Just put down the bottle for like a couple steps, at least. Yup.
Following him inside, Arlo realized this must be the smith. But his furnace was as cold and broken as the merman's spirit. The smith hunted bottles as he told Arlo of his woes. The frogs had attacked the village, kidnapping his wife and apprentice daughters. He would not light his forge until they were home. This was a problem Arlo swore he could solve. The smith took some strength from this. He introduced himself as Ron and flashed a grin, telling Arlo the frogs didn't take everything.
Gonna take a nap. That whistling is him snoring, I just realized. Okay, thank goodness. I was hoping that would bring my health back. Okay, how do I use the bow? L1. Okay. I figure it's the only button I haven't really used yet. Well, I haven't used R2. He didn't go this way, did he? No, we did not. Can you imagine coming all this way and then dying to a drunk blacksmith? Gadders. What did you just hit him with? Ow! was close. Let's drink up. Die. Beasts. Insectoids. Weak to fire. That's why they gave me the fire weapon. Good thing I equipped it. I was hesitant because the frogs are resistant to fire. But I figured now, trust them. What was that back there? Nice. Wasn't confident about that one, so I dodged. Hang on, I need to scavenge all the corpses. Okay. Bug! Give me your juice. Fire antidote. What is this you got going on?
While hardly a full armory, Ron had what was needed. This two-handed skull crusher was a gift made by his daughters. He put it in Arlo's paws, in hope it would help save them.
Minus 19 poison resistance? Oh, this I had this at the beginning. Okay, well, I'm putting that away. No, I'm not wearing that. Ah, right. R2 for two-handed weapon. R1 for one-handed weapon. Damn! Break! Oh. Hang on, let me switch my weapon. Back to the bone splinter. I didn't want to do that. What the fuck was that? Is that happening when they like collide into each other? I think it is. I don't think that's intentional. Nice.
Together,
place is lovely.
the pair ventured on, heading towards the frog camp situated in the ruined temples.
Free his daughters. Dude, I just realized if he's a merman, his daughters are mermaids. I'm gonna meet some mermaids. No.
At the top of the pile of corpses
No!
was one that was not Frog. The smith let out a desperate cry at the sight of his wife, lifeless atop the pile. He cried out again, but this time it was a call for blood.
Dude, let's do it. Wood. What the heck is this? That's such a weird bug. Push. Quit hiding behind your shield, buddy. Get out of here. Guy looks less like a frog and more like a lizard. Push. Bam. Oh! That was clutch. That was awesome. Fucking Cthulhu over here. I'm curious about the charms that it's holding. Like, they look like signs. Like, that's a weapon. Crown, hands. Looks like one of the Batmen. Wizard hat, blacksmith anvil, scales, fish. They just look like signs from, like, storefronts and whatnot.
The old rat that stood before Arlo was barely able to raise his head, and his one cloudy eye felt as though it was looking through the warden. As Arlo reached out his paw,
Yo!
the hooded rat slammed his spear into the ground, imparting his gift onto the young warden. Glad to have met the old rat. Although he looked old and feeble, Arlo was sure that he was more than capable of looking after himself.
Get out of here. Get absolutely shredded. What is that in there? Is that a bug? It's like a beetle. Baddies. Ow. Didn't want to do that. Ow. Jeez. Okay. Oh, no, there's a key on that. Yeah, I didn't see that. Okay, given that I just royally botched all my jumps, let's try this again. There we go. What? Oh my gosh. Patriarch Grundleboyle, leader of the Rift Frogs. Strong to fire and electric, weak to poison and ice. I wish I had my poison axe from the beginning. Yeah, I don't have a poison weapon.
Before Arlo could act, Ron was in the clutches of the enemy.
Damn it, Ron. Terrible guy, hey. They're riding bugs. Alright, we're getting frozen. Squish. Oh my gosh. I love how brutal this game is, even with its art style. Beetle wing. Can't go in there. Okay. The ladder. Secret. Wounds. Dark Crusader helm. The headpiece worn by formidable paladins who spread the teachings of Aureus. Oh my gosh, it's a Lords of the Fallen Easter egg! What? That's awesome! Oh my gosh, this is a vestige! Oh, that's so cool! No frickin' way! Can't reach that? Yep.
The Knight card. Although considered a common card, in the right paws, it has a great deal of power.
Does this game have a card game like Gwent? Because if that's the case, then this really is Geralt talking to me right now. Shooting out of there, bud. What's up, dude? My ice sword. Ammo. Fire antidote, ice trap, zap trap, poison trap. I would like to buy a poison trap because the boss is using poison. And then let me get the... This one's two-handed, yeah? Yeah. No, wait, they're weak to ice too. Yeah, no, let me get this. What can I sell? I don't have any crafting materials that I can sell. Crap, dude. I made that extra shield and then lost it. Or can't even sell it. Man. Alright. It's awesome. Dark Crusader helm. Darkwing Blade! Alright. Got a proper weapon for the boss now. That's cool. Found some intel on the boss beforehand so I can prepare. You. Temple Toadspire Ruins.
Something else came his way. Tumbling down the temple stair, Arlo was met with another horror. The head of the smith.
No!
It was Arlo now who took up the battle cry.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's hurt. Oh, damn. Shock trap. Oh my gosh. Really overwhelmed me there. Why am I injured? Alright. Let's try this again. Bring it on. Poison trap down here. Ow. Stunned. Take this opportunity to heal. I noticed that beforehand. Press the wrong fucking button. It's got me with the same combo. Blocked it that time. Out of heals already. Great. Yes! Freeze. Good dodge. Block. You got frickin' lasers? What the hell? Freeze again. It'd be really cool if you did. Yay! Oosh! Excellent purchase. Love this sword.
Arlo tried not to think of how many friends, old and new, lay dead. He still had more to do.
Yeah. Let's go check on his daughters.
Rita and Ruby were free, but without their father, there was little for them here. Arlo offered them a new home at Winter's Edge, and a forge to continue in their father's footsteps.
Frog
The
blueprint.
mermaids were grateful, and said they would find their way to the keep once they had laid Ron to rest.
Bunch of fire armor. Looking like Ganondorf. Save. The merchant Brad is gone here. I was wondering why they didn't say anything about him. Like, how and why is he here? There's a secret thing up there? Or we get another side quest? Go cheat, see what's going on up there. Need these berries. Maybe that's what's in the door down there, actually. See if I can go in there now. I got another night card from the same pickup. Weird. Why did that hurt? No, I can't go in there. Okay, maybe that's just something I have to come back for. I just pressed L1 to open the map. And what game have I been playing that L1 is map? Ow! Holy shit. Free because of the finisher. Blocked it. Oh, balls, dude. Pull up a bit. Okay, gotcha. Tried to do a dodge attack. Dodge attack, charge attack. Okay, I don't have the key for that. Hello again. Oh, I got more money. I can buy that poison. Oh, you have different shit now. Jagged bone pauldron. Electric resistance. I don't have enough money. Is it worth one? Jeez. What is the sword that I'm using called again? Darkwing Blade. Okay. I wonder if that's another reference to something. These guys are resistant to fire. I actually should put on this fire armor. Now that I think about it, probably would have helped against those guys. I'm now medium weight. I forget if being heavyweight is like a big detriment
stranger was
in this game or
meditating
not.
in the stillness. Harlow gasped. It was a frog. Before he could lift his blade, the frog croaked that he was an outcast, named Short Tongue. He'd come to rebuild the ancestral home of Bogmire Forge, a place for frogs who sought peace. No sooner had they agreed a truce than the two warriors had to fight.
Oh my gosh. Ah, Damn. Okay. Do I have electric armor? Weak to fire, okay. Weak to fire and poison. I do. Okay. Very slow weapon. Dodged it. Damn. Ew, ew, ew. $49. Sorry, did I say 3?
Side by side, the pair
Okay.
fought well, and the attacker soon disappeared again, back into thin air. Persuaded of the frog's honesty, Arlo left short-tongued to his quest for peace. In return, the frog swore Arlo would always find a warm welcome there.
Hell yeah. Got a frog friend. He's one of the good ones. Oh, head. I said they're doing an ice trap. Need a key for that. Did I get a key? No, I didn't. Wrist. This thing is still wild. Sacrificial altar to Cthulhu. Doesn't do damage if I'm too close. More berries. More bug juice. Have I been up here? What the heck was that, bro? going on up here? Oh, no, okay. Makes sense. This is not new. Thought it was. I think I run a little bit faster with my light weapon out. Boss. Short Tongue spotted a tail spinner queen stalking the outskirts of the village. It will not be safe for the new frogs until the queen and her brood are no more.
Short Tongue shouted at Arlo's approach. The tail spinner queen had taken frogs captive to feed her young. Arlo did not hesitate. This was a fate he wouldn't wish on even his worst enemy. Maggie was gifted at finding shiny treasures, but had lost her precious silver spectacles. Without them, she could not even count the claws on her paws. She begged for the warden's help.
What was that? Claws on her paws, but the subtitles said feathers on her wings. Weak to fire and electric, strong poison and ice. Probably going to use ice, so we'll put on the Darkwing armor. This one has the highest base resistance, so we'll do that. And we'll do this. Said it was weak to fire and ice, right? Weak to fire and electric. Okay. Okay. What's up, dude? You have different stuff once again? Deathmark shield. I will take that. And I have enough money for a whetstone, too. Poison shield. Yeah, we'll slap that on. Merlin has lost many a tarot card on their travels around the Northern Wastes. If Arlo was able to return their missing cards, Merlin would be sure to reward him. Have I even met Merlin?
They crept up on the eight-legged monstrosity as she ensnared another frog in her webs.
I fucked up, damn it. Ew, that was disgusting. What was that? one. 49. That seems the worst, the slower attack, honestly. Ow. Wrong button. Woo! Nope. Much better. Yo!
The webbing was thick and tough, but their blades soon cut them to ribbons. Short Tongue sent the terrified frog toward Bogmire Forge.
I did 93 damage, not poor bug. Alright. Now let's go through the game. Hell, maybe Maggie's spectacles are down here. Ow. What the fuck? Grubs. Weak to fire and ice. Good thing about grubs is I get my bug juice back for killing them. Yeah, here. Interesting, using a whetstone sharpens both my weapons. Is this back? It is back. Mining away. I don't know what I'm to mine. Whetstone's almost gone because of those grubs. Sad, but had to be done. Boosh! I don't think I need the ice antidote equipped right now. Not like I have anything else. Alright. Okay, if they're resistant to frost, it won't freeze them. Ah, you bastard. Oh my gosh, that was close. They almost comboed me. Gotcha. What's up? Okay, so that's the shield that I bought before. What about that electric spear that he sold before? Wasn't this? It wasn't this.
Injured though she was, the queen had no intention of giving up her hunt. Her young hungered.
Oh my gosh. Whoa! Getting good damage in. Damn you!
Another villager freed. They too headed for Bogmire, and Arlo wondered how many more frogs it could take.
That's the wrong way, bro. That's not where Bogmire is. What's up? Get any more money.
A dank and unsettling place. It had to be the Queen's lair. Arlo wondered what his father would say if he could see him risking his life for frogs.
Strange time. Ew. Gross. In the butt. That's disgusting. That's a gross attack and I hate it. Oh! Damn it! Really? Come on.
A dank and unsettling place. It had to be the Queen's lair. Arlo wondered what his father would say if he could see him risking his life for frogs.
Oh my gosh. Damn, dude. Oh, I tried to parry it. Oh, you're over here now. Oh, bugger. Damn it. I assumed it was going to jump over to where I was, but I didn't know. I guess I can't jump that far.
A dank and unsettling place. It had to be the Queen's lair. Arlo wondered what his father would say if he could see him risking his life for frogs.
Ah! You just died of a small fry. Tried to block an unblockable attack. Don't worry about it. it off. Finish it off. There we go.
The
Gotcha!
Tailspinner Queen
Like
was
Samwise
dead,
Gamgee.
and the frogs were soon at work rebuilding the village. The warden was sure mammalian-amphibian relations would be forever changed.
Poison armor, spider. Okay, that helmet looks sick as fuck. Let's go back up this way. I just realized that, like, in the first game, next to a lot of checkpoints, they just have like kegs. Like there was one in the close to the beginning of the game, like a keg full of bug juice to restore your flask. Gosh dang it! I did the same damn thing. Pressing X to jump up onto the ladder, but we're on the ladder, so I'm just jumping off. And it's the same symbol on the map as the bushes. I wonder if there was anything in there. I don't think so. So I'm wondering if they just use the bushes instead of the kegs in certain areas to have like a bit more like diegetic. Woohoo! Ow. What weapon do I have equipped right now? Electric and fire. Okay, right. Gotta get rid of the exclamation points. Nice. Oh man, finishes in this game are so brutal. I love it. They honestly, like, they really did a lot with their art style, and it's great. I didn't attack them at first because I thought they were friendly frogs. They were not.
Something sparkled in the mud under the bridge.
Ah!
Perhaps in finding a treasure here, she had let this one fall.
Found the glasses, great. Got 35 monies for that quest. 10 gold for 10 clay. Sure. Two frog villagers are hungry but are so afraid of the fierce frog tribes they won't even leave the village to find food. They offer a reward to anyone who can fill their pot with fish. Station, Tailspinner's Brood. Repeatable. A new Tailspinner Queen has entered the rift. This is just the exact same fight that I just did, probably, if I want to just, like, do it again. Short-tongued Aspar was help in destroying it and bring the frog before the villagers. Let's do it.
The fear in Short Tongue's eyes unnerved the Warden. The rift had a new threat. Tail spinners. Eggs from these eight-legged beasts had hatched, and frogs were their favorite food.
Take a quick peek at the trophy list here. I want to see if acquire all weapons is one of the trophies. Doesn't look like it is, no. Okay, well if that's the case, then I guess I don't have a reason to hold on to worse weapons. Gun? I'll take a gun. I feel like I should just make like a bog standard gun, yeah? Those. Da-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. All right. Down your glasses.
So delighted was Maggie at the return of her spectacles, she even offered Arlo her rarest treasure of all. A very small discount.
Thanks. How do I get to you? Let's go hunt more spiders. I'm gonna put on the poison armor. I have 11 shots with the gun instead of 20 that I have with the bow. Makes sense. Do you have anything else I can buy? A blue level hardened sword. Hardened TK. Is that a TK? TR? Drift sword? T8. Two-handed. I'll pick that up. Damage is actually less than what I have now, which is crazy. Fire damage is through the roof, though. Take a couple of these. Less base damage, more fire. And yeah, the spiders are weak to fire, so yeah, let's do it. Give me your juice. And items, put on the whetstone there.
Short Tongue was right. The rift was infested with tail spinners. Their webs would snare all if they were not stopped.
Damn it! 66. Damn! Crazy damage.
Freeing the frog from the web, Arlo sent him back to Bogmire Forge. Arlo hoped he had not caught the attention of the hatchling's mother.
Give me your juice. Give me your juice, bug. Can't talk to you now? There we go. What do you sell? Sell card. I feel like I should get the card.
The death card. A harbinger of bad tidings. The council card. This card brings balance to any deck.
It's like town upgrades? Hanging flag. Hanging bird boxes. What's this? Merfolk crest? Crest symbolizing the merfolk of the rift. It hangs above the keep score. Fish Tactic. Merfolk houses. House for the new residents of Winter's Edge in the style of the merfolk of the rift. Yeah. Okay, so this one was repeatable, but I'm wondering if I do it, if I still get a check mark. Enter the rift, she means to make her home laying eggs will soon hatch and endanger all. Only active during the night. Ah, I see. Okay. Wonder why I didn't see it on the map anywhere. Oh, look, it's a keg. I'm gonna take a little nap. Nighttime. Over there. Let's go. Yeah, same distance. I was wondering if it would be faster to fast travel over to the other side, but no. It's the same. Sharpening my weapon for sure. Look out! This thing ain't as slow as a mace. I have a habit of rolling under the dangerous attacks. Gun! Ooh. Shit. Alright, and it took off. Okay, yeah. Probably the same deal as before. Over to the other side now. Okay, yeah. Gonna go through the Frog Town this time. And replenish my flask. Delish. Wait, no. I don't need to sleep. Still nighttime, for a little bit anyway. Why do you guys block the entrance? Or exit? Let me out. Jeez, it might not be nighttime by the time I get there. Yeah, you know what? Let's just sleep again. What if I sleep till like sundown this time? Sunrise, sunset. Yeah, it's already almost nighttime. Okay. Gone. Give me your fur. Yeah, it's still fun. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Inventory's full on fire antidotes, I guess. Wake up. Oh! That was almost really cool. Yeah, yeah. Gone. Did you just jump my frickin' bullet? Did I stagger it? Gone. Alright. And now it's morning. Ah, it's still here. Exit. This annoying ass attack that cuts off part of the arena. outside again. That sucked. Chop, chop. Hell to the yeah. Listen, I am always a fan of giant swords. Okay, I don't know if there's a way to get down there safely. You know, but jumping from the top rope is not a good way to do it, Liam. Idiot. What the hell? Okay. I don't know, I was so adamant about pressing the X button there. I'm hurt. Hey, guess what, guys? Gone! I'm running away. Done. Gone. Down. Ow. I got a little overzealous, my bad. Yeah. I'd imagine it has different takedowns depending on the weapon that I'm using too. Or frog iron. No. Good. Okay, and I can do that again if I want. I don't know where I'm supposed to get a fish platter. Drink. Okay, well, it might be done here. Because I can't figure out how to get up there. So, yeah, maybe it's time to go back. Hi, Uncle. Oh, they made it. Good. Sit on my throne. Quest. Smith is running dangerously low on her basic crafting materials. Let's do it. Need to recruit a chef now. Leaf suggested to Arlo that he visit the Night Eyes of the Golden Forest to find Winter's Edge a new chef.
This much Arlo knew. No rat would rebuild Winter's Edge on an empty stomach. The kitchen had to be fixed and stocked. Leaf suggested Arlo visit the Night Eyes of the Golden Forest, known for their hearty food. Arlo hoped rat wasn't the key ingredient.
Let's go to the outskirts. I can break open that door now. I can go that way now. Ah, that's Merlin.
The glimmer in the dirt revealed an ancient runestone, perhaps fallen from one of the pillars that encircled this tomb. The runestone slipped into place. Arlo wondered which tale was true. That treasure lay within, or some ancient horror.
Okay. Don't really want to go that way yet. Circle button. There we go. Mines of High Rock. It's another frickin' vestige. Dark Crusader armor. Heck yeah. Gold, tin, silver! Unless that blue one is tin. I don't know. Get myself a heart attack there. Hello? Mole people!
Entering the mole hole, the two moles looked at Arlo confused. They were expecting a delivery of bug burgers, but it was clear Arlo didn't have them. They offered to pay him handsomely, if he could deliver them quickly.
They have no idea that my entire family just died. Nothing? Maybe I need to get the chef to make bug burgers. See if there's anything interesting on this level. Money. Never turn down money. Yep. Of all the things in fictional technology that I want is a grapnel gun. Like, Batman can do it, and apparently so can medieval fantasy rats. Alright, well, let's go see what that the other place has in store for us. Sounded like lizards. Lizard.
The autumnal gold canopy glimmered in the sunlight, held high by the silver boughs. There was no denying the wonder of the golden forest.
Pretty. Owls?
The peace Arlo found beneath the leaves was not to last. A shrill cry cut through the calm, a call for help. Hoots came from inside the bug farm.
Frogs.
Along with a stench of pond scum and villainy. A frog trap.
Oh! That was a trophy. Defeat 25 frogs. Done! Pretty sure owls eat rats, but I mean, you know, the enemy of my enemy is friend. We can unite over our hatred of frogs.
Grateful for her rescue, Erica the Ranger offered to guide Arlo to the hidden village of Nestminster.
What's in here, though? No babies. Wood.
Nestminster's entrance was guarded. Under their helmet, the eyes of the guards seemed to glow. Was he prey walking into a hunter's camp? Arlo could not help but gasp at the sight. He had never seen a place so ornately crafted. It was nothing like the cold stone of home. The Parliament was deep in session when Erica and Arlo entered. The Night Eye elders listened, still as statues, to the pleading of a chef whose daughter Frey was missing. Erica threw herself forward, proclaiming she would rescue the chef's daughter and needed no help. Then she was gone, leaving Arlo to face the elders alone. The elders' staring eyes unnerved Arlo. But when they asked him to protect Erica, he did not refuse.
Let's go. What's your deal?
Frey's father told them she wanted fish for a new soup recipe. He told her never to go to the dangerous Moonlight Pond, but she was stubborn as she was brave. The chef handed Arlo a few poison antidotes without explanation. Arlo wondered what could go in soup that would have him so scared.
Sorry to break it to you, Arlo, you're going in the soup. Ugh. Lots of fire defense. So far the guys that I've encountered, though... electricity. Fire and ice, right. What am I? Ice sword again. I love this sword. This sword's great. Okay. What's in here? Blacksmith. I don't think I need anything right now, per se. I can sleep. And what about here? General store? You got anything cool? You sell bow? Natural owl bow? Damage is shite, but I mean that's compared to the gun. Natural owl armor. Owl blueprint. Get the owl blueprint. And I will also buy the furniture. We'll buy the boat. And 1. This one's 21 and 4. Okay, yeah, so it is a bit better bow than what I had. I mean, I'm gonna stick with the gun for now, but you know. Wrong way, not there. This way. I'm going down. Alright. Ammo refill.
Erica said they must be as stealthy as the owls of old.
Son of a bitch.
She gave him a bow carved from the silver boughs, quiet as a whisper and deadly as a talon.
Weapons are not as unique or special in this one. I need to remember that. No entry? What do you mean no entry? Does everyone just have one? Is this commonplace in this society? Granted, I would want one too. Dink, dink, dink. Okay, what is that? It is copper. Okay. And the blue one is tin. Okay. Some plain dirt. Silver.
A white feather. Erica knew it was Frey's. They were on the right path.
Ow. Gun! Oh wait, no, right, I have the bow. So, how's the stealth gameplay going? So much for being quiet. Berries. I didn't trust that for a second. That was absolutely gonna break.
A frog scouting party squatted in the mushroom farm. Arlo's arrows would make swift work of them.
Did you just take out your buddy? Oh wait, no, that was mine. Okay. Nice.
The farmers emerged, shaken but grateful.
Badgers!
Arlo had never met stripe snouts before. Badger brothers Marco and Lorenzo's keen eyes had seen Frey go by, headed for the pond.
I love how that everything communicates with pictures. So cute. Wait. Mushroom! Come on, you were holding a basket of mushrooms and you had mushrooms on the door. Farmer card.
The farmer card. What it lacks in power, it makes up for in its positive qualities.
Mushroom! Planks of wood. Wood. And I sit. Hey guys. Whoop. Natural wood shield. Why does a natural wood shield have massive fire resistance? I was hoping to catch the edge there. Wasn't so fortunate. That's fine. I can refill my flask here. Got a keg. These guys are doing electric. On the bone armor. Oh, it doesn't. It's just mine has god-awful fire resistance. $315 $410.5. Okay. Wood.
At Moonlight Pond, Frey was already preparing to leave. Her hunt, it seemed, was not done. With a hoot about an egg, she was gone.
They have an egg in the mushroom farm. Okay. Add your basement key. Thank you. Fire spell.
The sky flashed with a blinding light. Suddenly, towering before him stood an imposing figure, his flaming sword heating the air around Arlo. Thrusting his sword into the air, the stranger imparted his gift onto the young warden. Arlo could feel the stranger's gift pulsing through his body, filling him with a burning desire to avenge his father and rid the North of the Darkwing scum.
I wish intimidating
Tunnels are
figures
rarely
would
used
power
by
onto me.
Night Eyes, who prefer an open sky above. Arlo knew dangerous creatures lurked in such dark places.
I guess I didn't need to do that. Silver, copper, tin, gold. Give me more stuff. Rock. Rocks. Rock? I see. Yeah, I wish I could do that. Gold! Slither scale. Weak to fire and electric. Let's do that. Dead end, apparently. Up here. Ah!
The air hummed with powerful energy. As Arlo approached the statue, he could feel the strange power pulsing through him again. As the statue calmed, Arlo could feel new strength inside him.
Heck yeah. Emerald. Some believe them to be leaves of the first tree. Wonder what I do with those. Ow. Guess I gotta fight another frog first. Let's put my ice brand back on. Ow. Okay. The antidote gives me temporary invulnerability to it, too. Wow. Sick. Mushroom Frog Charger. More bug juice. Looks like a dead end over here. I want to check out what's over here first. And what does this? I need a bird skull. Okay. Probably where I'm gonna have to fight the big ass fucking lizard. Hey man, you got anything cool? Got like a samurai helm? The heck? Whetstones, please. Thank you. Inventory there. Eggs. What the hell are you doing?
Ray had found a whole nest of eggs. She was uninterested in who the owner might be, but the mother slither scale was very interested in her.
What the heck was that?
Side by side, Erica and Arlo forced the slither scale from its lair. Erica would not leave Frey to travel alone. They would see him back at the Parliament.
Alright. If I can get back up this way. What you mining? Yeah. Alright. I love the art direction of this game. It's so good. Ping, ping, ping. Here. Ping, ping, ping. Oh. Dark Crusader armor. Nice. That's all the pieces. I wonder if there's like a Dark Crusader shield. Or it'll give me Paladin Isaac's sword. Ah. fall damage is cruel in this game. Just going into this room because I haven't explored this room yet. Snake! Damn, very weak to fire, huh? Reptiles, slither scale, hatchling. Give me your meat and your teeth. Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess my weapon was sharpened, so I did do more damage than normal. Need-um. Look at this guy.
Erica and Frey held wings as they asked Arlo and the elders for their blessing. They wanted to leave and start their own kitchen at Winter's Edge. All agreed. Arlo hoped slither scale eggs would not be on the menu.
Good. Heck yeah.
Arlo was keen to head home, but an owl called Sigrid stopped him. As Chancellor, she had a budget for someone to deal with the local slither scale problem. If he wanted the job, he'd best join her in the Rangers Guild.
Yup. Farms have noticed that the clay attracts new bugs to their farm. Hops. Wood, yup. On the slither scale. Ew. Gross. Death marches are growing in number, threatening to... They're called death marches? Centipedes? That's grim. Well, I know these ones are easy, so let's do that.
The owls were worried, which was a rare sight. A slither scale nest was nearby with a fresh clutch of eggs. The nest had to be destroyed before they hatched and unleashed chaos.
Chaos. Okay, let's go back down. Hello.
Arlo had heard the sniffling of the heron leagues away. Ernest was the most skilled fisherman in the Ratdom, or had been. In between sobs, he told Arlo he'd dropped his best rod in a well. The warden offered to find it, if only to stop the noise.
Oh, wait. Just go this way. Yeah. What's up, dude? Crossbow. Dull mole crossbow. Let's do it. And I will buy another whetstone. Oh, you're making a fast travel post. Yeah. Awesome. Excuse me, chickens.
Too late. The nest was a writhing snare of slither scale. If any escaped, who knew how many would fall prey to them? Arlo would not let that happen. The blaze destroyed the last of the nest. Arlo had no time to rest. The slither scale had returned.
Oh, balls. Damn. Damn. Fuck. I got it! Oh man.
With the slither scale defeated, the forest settled into tranquility once more.
Hey, poison bow. Fuck yeah. I'll slap that on you. I got its eye. I am a mighty warrior. Take me back up.
The owls called for Arlo's help. A ranger had gone to hunt a slither scale. He was seeking vengeance for a slither scale attack that took his family, but Arlo would not let the young ranger go the same way.
Damn straight. Yeah, I refilled all my stuff. Damn, you going down there. Okay, I don't think I can accept more than one. That's fine. Ugh. pulled a plot twist on me though. Getting rid of the hatchlings, I had to fight a big one too. I do want to go down there. Oh, I can just build it from the map. I don't have to go there first. Let's frickin' go. Okay. And get more wood. Hooray. Collected a singular log. Did you find it? No. The first win. Goodness. Okay. What are they weak to again? Fire and electric. I have an abundance of poison weapons now. Ah, the crossbow I bought is electric. Heck yeah. I think I want some poison resistance. Down there. Mushroom!
Arlo found the ranger was already locked in battle with the Slither Scale. He would not survive long fighting alone.
Oh, come the fuck on. Those are some difficult frickin' attack timings. Yeah, I knew it. I knew I should have frickin'... Knew I should have sat down. I gotta go through all this crap again. Okay, save this time. Man, you run so much slower at medium. What the fuck is with these timings, man?
The young ranger was a fierce fighter, but no match for the Slither Scale. He barely thanked Arlo for helping him in this fight before he took off, seeking another.
Did you see how quick that one got ate? Give me your juice. Another bench. There's another bench. Okay. Yep. Ah. Okay, they don't like electric either. Fire's good too. Death March. Disgusting creature. Ugh. Can I like ball jump? Hell yeah. Awesome. Where does this take me? Where was this? Oh. Those were the guys who wouldn't let me in before. Up, 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 up. Okay. I'm gonna open with Fireball.
Arlo could not leave him to fight alone. There was no stopping him
Absolutely
until the
messed him
Slither
up.
Scale was defeated.
Nah, let's go that way. I didn't even get hit, didn't have to heal. Ding, ding, ding. I sneaked. Yeah.
The Slither Scale's lair. They would end its tyranny here and now.
Dude, what the fuck? I'm unlocked. Sorry. to dodge that. Gotcha. Yeah.
The Slither Scale was defeated at last. The young ranger took no spoils, and with only a brief hoot of thanks, he was gone. Arlo hoped the ranger's thirst for revenge was finally sated.
Hopefully, yeah. Let's just go back up. One more quest to pick up. Oh, I can do repeatable. Okay, yep. Makes sense.
The Owl Rangers had been hunting all night, following the sounds of 1,000 tiny feet. This was a battle they did not wish to do alone. Arlo wondered how many they would be facing.
I'm getting a lot of money without having to buy a lot of stuff, so I'm sure there's gonna be something where I'm gonna need to invest a lot of moolah for. All right, where we going? Where we going? Where we going? Over yonder. You have anything new? What's that? Bag of herbs? Would replenish even the emptiest of kitchens. I'll need that later, I'm sure. Sell... I'm gonna sell that extra bow that I bought. Yeah. It's 15. Poison trap. Wait, no, poison trap is worthless. Whatever. Oh, over there. I say this is a repeatable one, but I didn't accept this. Paralysis. Ow. Okay. If I didn't accept the repeatable one, like, would I still... Am I still going to get the reward for it? That sucks. Ow. Get out of here. Okay. Bones. I didn't get anything for that. Never mind. No bones. Oh, I heard thunder. It's about to storm again for the 7,000th time this summer. I tell you, this summer has just been rain. My basement's flooded like 6 times. Sucks. More than that. Kink. 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 There's a health pack. That's a different one? Paralysis. Oh, that sucks. Don't button mash. Paralysis again. Gotcha. Boosh. I hope that counted for the repeatable quest. Alright, we have killed some snakes, now let's go kill some bugs. Oof! You got whetstones on you? A fire crossbow. I'll buy that. So many poison weapons. I definitely need to like sort through those and sell the worst ones. Or I might want like a different element on like a different kind of weapon. So like I'll have one sword that does poison and like one spear that does poison, whatnot. Oh, I'm maxed out on bones. That's why I didn't get anything. Okay.
Centipedes. Northerners called them a death march. They would march no more when the warden was done.
There's another big ass snake back there. Oh, that fucked him up. Get rid of the eggs.
The first nest was destroyed. As a way to pay for the keep, he relished the challenge, and almost wished there were more than one nest left.
That was a different snake. It was a completely different snake. Or was it? I don't know. Eh. Give me your juice. Yep. Why am I glowing? I really gotta be careful with that third hit. It comes out really slow. Ow, 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 ow. Oosh. I should have the, there's nothing doing ice here. Oh, I already used my electric here. Okay. There's another bug nest.
Arlo braced for an onslaught of tiny, deadly feet, but the second nest was empty. As he started to destroy the nest, he felt the fur on the back of his neck stand on end.
Everything's got a burrow in the ground. Paralysis. Ow. Damn, how do I dodge that? Okay, I'm out. I dodged into it like an idiot. Oh! Try to get away from me.
Arlo understood now how one beast could feel like an army.
Poison crossbow.
He wondered if he would get a bonus for felling this giant as well.
And I already have a shield like that. Awesome. Someone found that guy's fishing pole. Fast travel point down here, so let's go. Poison antenna. Yeah, I am getting a lot of stuff in general, not just money, with like nothing to spend it on. Yeah. Hunt the Death March. The Death March is laying eggs. Didn't count for that one. So I guess that's just like
Despite
unrelated
destroying the nests,
hunts
the sounds of
that you can
hundreds
find.
of feet could still be heard in the Golden Forest. They had to be cleared out, and Arlo was quick to volunteer.
Let's go kill a giant bug. Being able to fast travel around like this is awesome. I would like some poison antidote, please. And I'll take a fire trap. Fire trap. So, have an extra one of these.
The giant death march was fast, but Arlo's tracking was faster. Just in time, as it had already found a victim.
Good damage. Got paralysis. I imagine using my fire magic
grateful
isn't
for
gonna
the
do shit.
rescue. They had been collecting herbs at the ditch opposite the village when the death march attacked. It still had business there, it seemed.
All the way over there. Let's go. Planks and wood. Blue helmet. Actually, put on the fire helmet. Man, that's a heavy helmet. All right. What was I gonna do? Whatever. The trap. I was gonna change the trap. Ice trap. What's up? Ga. Ga. Down there. Am I really going to drop right down into the lair of the beast? Yes. Yes, I am.
Death March had made its nest here. When the villager disturbed it, the giant creature chased them away in fear for their young.
What the hell was that? Haha. Yeah, I had a feeling that wouldn't do much. Oh! Fire Death March. Oh man, there's the thunder. Ooh.
This army was defeated, and Arlo was surprised to feel a small pang of regret. The creature had only wished to protect its nest.
Yeah, but it was an ugly creature, so it doesn't count. Let's go back this way. Skulls. Nothing. Ah, hops. There we go. Thank you, sir. I paid 10 coins to get hops, and then I will exchange it in at the other place for 10 coins. Oh, and yeah, and I can fight the giant bug again too. Oh no, 25. Heck yeah. Oh geez, look at all these. Holy crap. Ice pincher, electric pincher, fire pincher, poison pincher, a bad batch. Damn, lots of hunts to do here. Alright, well, I think that's actually a good place to call it. We found our chef, we found our blacksmith, we can go back to town, work on rebuilding our kingdom. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, and I will be streaming again next weekend, Saturday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. We will be going back to Grim Grimoire and work on finishing that again. So yeah, till then, see y'all next time.